With me now, Fox News senior judicial analyst, look who's here, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Good to see you, Judge.
Likewise.
Okay, so Susan Rice is saying that she's arguing that the purpose of the unmasking was for security reasons. The UAE prince met with Trump officials, and then the Trump official met with the Russian envoy, and the UAE prince was involved. What are your thoughts on her answer to that?
Well, I mean, she has a lot of credibility problems. It's the same Susan Rice that said that Benghazi was caused by a video tape, and she went on all the national Sunday morning shows to say that. And you just played two tapes of her denying what she eventually admitted. So I don't know what the truth is. But if she learned the true identity of people whose conversations were surveilled for any reason other than national security, that is a crime. If she passed any of that information on to anyone who did not have a national security clearance, that is a crime. Now, this happened in December of 2016. The Crown Prince of United Arab Emirates told the White House he wanted to see them, and they dropped the ball. And then they knew he flew here, and they were worried, well, why did he fly here? Who is he talking to? Well, guess what? He's talking to people around the man who's been elected president and who in 7 weeks will be inaugurated as president, still a private citizen. So there's two issues here. One is, why did she need to know what was said? And two is, what did she do with it? Well, within 2 days of this unmasking, a transcript of the conversation between General Flynn, then Mr. Donald Trump's national security advisor, and Vladimir Kislyak, then the Russian ambassador of the United States, appeared in the Washington Post. How did the Washington Post get it after Susan Rice did?
So this is domestic spying of political opponents.
Yes, it is. And the lead that we can't bury here is that Susan Rice and the White House knew that the conversations in Trump Tower were being surveilled by American and foreign intelligence agencies, and they knew how to get their hands on it, and they did.
Let's get to this class action suit that is really getting Silicon Valley in an uproar. Alphabet's basically hit. This is the parent company of Google. New class action suit from several female workers saying, you know what, you're discriminating against women when it comes to pay and compensation. You know, judges came after the Labor Department found that there is rampant systemic pay discrimination at Google's parent. What are your thoughts on this suit?
I am not a fan of class actions. They often result in huge windfalls for the lawyers and minuscule payment to the people who are actually harmed. Having said that, there's a federal statute and a California statute that prohibits disparate pay because of gender reasons. So Google would have to demonstrate if, in fact, a man was paid differently than a woman for substantially the same job, Google would have to demonstrate why. And if Google can't demonstrate why, then the female is entitled to the differential between what she earned and what the man earned.
Wow, this sounds like a root canal of an investigation.
It's a very, very difficult investigation. But the plaintiffs have a hidden weapon here. The Department of Labor, which has already done investigation for them and which sued Google today at the same time that the plaintiffs did. So obviously, plaintiffs' lawyers and Labor Department lawyers ganging up on Google at the same time over the same cause of action. We don't know where it's going to go.
We're going to track the stock. Judge Knapp, we love having you on. You're always terrific.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
See you in the